I'm here now. I ain't asked for much.
Show me love, show me love, show me love, show me love, show me love.
Alright, we're here today with Southpaw the MoneyMaka, Mark G, depends on how you know him, HighKlassTV, Behind the Lens. Go ahead and introduce you to yourself, fellas.
What it do, man? Southpaw the MoneyMaka, straight out of chat, man. Woodmore neighborhood, you know what it is, man. Shit, legendary pioneer, if I do say so myself. Come to this music thing, man. Been doing it since the 80s, since I was a baby. You hear me?
Hey, so everybody don't get this look with this type of interview, so I appreciate the opportunity to sit down and talk with you.
Live from the back, hey, you hear me?
Hey, that's how we do it. So we're gonna jump right into these questions. So you mentioned the name Southpaw the MoneyMaka. How did you come across his name? What inspired this name?
Well, for starters, being left-handed, of course, Southpaw, and actually, I was about 19, 20. I was in the studio at MK, to be honest, and I said a line where I said I was already Southpaw, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I said, Southpaw, a money maker. Yes, sir, I'm a hustler, buddy. Keep every nickel and dime I find, even monopoly money. You know what I'm saying? And folks like, oh, that's dope. So one of my partners, Big Caution from Ohio, he in the studio with us. You know what I'm saying? And he thought I said Southpaw, the money maker, and it had a nice ring to it. So I said, yeah, bro, that's what it is.
So it just up from there.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Caution for hearing it wrong, and the rest history.
And inspiring an actual name.
Yeah, that's you know, that's what it's been.
So you touched on it in the intro. You know, you've been doing it since the 80s, but how long have you really been making music? Seriously.
Like seriously though, like since a kid, man, I used to nigga read radios. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy DJ CJ had the karaoke machine. You know, this elementary school. You know what I'm saying? We in the hood. You know, he made beats from scratch. He could play anything, and I used to freestyle, and I had other folk freestyle. You know, Brig, Slick James, homie Lil Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Grew up to be big boss. You feel me? So, okay. You know, yeah, but that's where it started. Just, you know, it was fun, but I honestly used to think people wasn't writing or none of that. I just thought, you know, you had to be perfect to do it. So that's where it started with me. Where I like, you know, I made to do without messing up.
Okay. So, and all in all, it basically started out natural, organic, like just naturally talented. It wasn't like I seen somebody else doing it, I want to do that too. It was just in you.
Well, I think it was in me, but my big brother, he, you know what I'm saying, he popped NWA tape in, and his reaction, you know, type thing made me like, okay, that's cool, you know, like when LL dropped I'm Bad, bro, like I was rapping, like for real. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Pat, rest in peace. About 8, 9, he was living with us. I used to have to share a bed with him, you know, because he was on the ventilator and stuff. So, but he used to tell me I used to, you know, rap in my sleep, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And, you know, but it was something, I was talented at anything I ever did, anything I ever touched, to be honest. You know, but this is one of my one talents that I nurtured, you feel me? That it didn't take nobody else to nurture for me, like putting me in sports and stuff like that. It was something I could do on my own.
Okay.
So
if we go and keep with the music thing, who are or were your influences in music?
I mean, no doubt, like one of my biggest influences was UGK. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pimp and Bun, like the way they orchestrated their music, where it was like it wasn't just glorifying street life, but it was just telling their story, and you knew it, you know, when they was saying it, but it was still art. It wasn't simple, it wasn't basic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like obviously R.I.P. Pimp C, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of influence, especially with us being from the South.
Right.
That was real life stuff that we could relate to just
Right.
growing up in the hood.
I mean, and especially like Riding Dirty, right? Like, you know, it was a dope CD, dope music, but it's still relevant to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of them things I always try to do when I make songs versus anything where it's timeless, where like it wasn't just hot, one of them things, okay, it was hot at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that was cool then. But I wanted you to pull out any one of my CDs, any one of my mixtapes, any song, any verse I drop, you can pull it out. And it's still bumping, you feel me? It's still bars, it's still legit. It hold weight, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense, it add up, you know, it's flawless, you know? And I'm not just saying it because it's me. It's just, you know, that's one, like I said, that's how I put it down. Like, my whole way, I'm like, anytime I ever touched it, you know, that's just how I decided to do it. And it came naturally, honestly.
So this usually start a whole riot debate. But give me your top 5 artists of all time.
Man, I can't really even say a top 5 because I stopped listening to music after maybe the early to middle 2000s. So I can't speak on nobody new.
That
says
a lot, but then that still limits your top 5.
Right. I mean, but that's
the greats.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like some of my favorite artists. Like, I'm looking for creativity. You know, something I ain't heard before. The delivery, like where it just, you got me the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say top 5, but some of my favorite people. That just when I see they own a song, I want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
so you don't have to list them in no 1 through 5.
Right, right. Like Bun, like I said, Bun off Flop. If Bun on something, I want to hear. Scarface, one of them people I like. You know, hear what he finna say. Andre 3000, because his versatility. You know what I'm saying? But he's spitting like bars, but it add up. You know what I'm saying? It don't just be the basic everyday. I'm gonna shoot you up, you know, he gonna take your mind somewhere else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
T.I. one of my favorite, you know, artists, because I feel like, you know, I can relate. Like, it seemed more realistic than fantasy when he said, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Devin Adu is one of my favorite artists, bro. Like, his creativity is just off the chart, like, and he show you ain't gotta be limited to just certain ways and do, you know, just what's cool. Like, my man made a song called Boo Boy.
Right.
And it's one of the dopest songs ever.
So, I know you left somebody out.
I mean, wait, but see, I'm saying,
so
I love Eminem. Like, that's probably shock a lot of people. But dude be spitting. Like, I want to hear, you know what I'm saying?
Because he a real MC.
Right. His flow is, and it's more, it's him. You know, like when you hear him spit, it ain't just seem like just the character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's you can like, okay, that's a piece of dude too.
Right. But what about I know from researching, being in the area, there's a song, Put It In Your Mouth. I ain't heard that artist's name come out your mouth.
What you mean? You're talking about you mean Kilo Ali that make love in your mouth?
Man.
I mean, now see that. I mean, but that, you know, that was a song, you know.
Right, but that's an artist that I know that anytime that song come on.
I mean, of course, that's one of my favorite songs, no doubt. I mean, that song classic, man. That song classic. Like, I was living in Atlanta, you know, when that song, like, you know, had hit.
Yeah.
And it was just, I'm like, man, dude, you know, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, that was another one of them songs where it made, you can be creative with it, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then, I mean, there's a lot of people I like, man, you know what I'm saying? But the South, like, you know, Scarface, you know, like, you know, Willie D, like people like that who give you that raw, real, that old trick, you know what I'm saying? That young Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the old Gotti, like, you know, like before, like,
what about 3-6?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course 3-6, bro. You can't, you know, that was one of the biggest influence we had, you know, especially like Mystic Styles and shit like that.
Being
you know?
from Tennessee, bro. That's the thing.
We was getting underground tapes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was, I mean, it was a lot. So, you know, but like I said, 3-6, I mean, now DJ Paul now, they between them and UGK, they and 8 Ball MJG too, but like they really made you want to push your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they made
like
their own brand and own lane before mainstream was even messed with.
Even Master P, you can't leave Master P out. You know what I'm saying? The way No Limit was just dropping back to back, boom, 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 boom. You
and
know
new artists every time. It wasn't like the same artist drop. You might get 10 CDs in the next month, and it's all different artists off the same label.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know, all that played a big influence. Just me content with being underground. You know, wanting to come up out the underground. Like, you know, you quit looking for deals. You know, because it just don't seem realistic that some, you know, rich white person in a suit with their life figured out care about what's happening down here. You know what I'm saying?
It don't make sense.
And I'm gonna save you. Now, if you are already making money, then they see, oh, I can make money off him. That's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Then you got some negotiating power.
Yeah, you got leverage.
Absolutely, bruh. See, that's why I enjoy these conversations.
Right,
because
right.
you get to open up the world.
Right.
So, tell the people like where you from, but what part of the world did you grow up in?
I mean, you know, I'm the South, Tennessee, Chat. You know what I'm saying? Chattanooga, Tennessee, man. I'm a East Side nigga, Woodmore neighborhood. You know, South Side, Own Park, my second side, man. Like, just being realistic, man. You know, I had cousins in the West Side, so I used to be out there some. You know what I'm saying? But most of my dealings was out east. I had a bunch of family in Boone Heights, so I was out that way, son. You know, but if I wasn't in Woodmore, I was in Own Park. You know, up until the East-South beef junkies, you know, started getting out of hand in the mid-90s, but, you know, everybody who rock with me still rock with me. I always been able to go anywhere.
So what about Huntsville?
How does
that relate to you?
I mean, that's my second home, man. Rocket City, man. You know what I'm saying? Norwood, Mason Court, New Project, man. Pulaski Park, you feel me? Goddamn Core Hill, motherfucking, we lost some faith, took the house on initial way when we were little, you feel me? So, you know, I learned a lot in Huntsville, man. Lost my virginity down there at 13, so you know Huntsville played a big part of my life. I got siblings down there, feel me? I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters from Huntsville, so you know that's my second home, man.
And
I fuck with Rocket City tough, like for real, like for real. If I ain't in Chat, if I wasn't living in Chat, that's where I'd be living. You know, yeah, that's why I feel like that's home, man. You know what I'm saying? I run around there like I'm in Chat when I'm there.
So if you could make a song or work with any artist, who would it be and why? Just one.
I mean, like mainstream, anything?
Anything.
Dang, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Let me see.
Because you got to find somebody that you can relate to on a track, but...
I mean, now honestly, right now, what I'm just hearing, and off new people, bro, J. Cole.
That surprised me.
Like
that's a real surprise.
Like, I mean, but you know, I'm older now. You know, I'm more mature, so
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm revolutionary. I'm pushing the envelope. You know, a lot of people don't know it because I'm working on the background. You know, getting my music together.
Yeah.
It was the song he made. About, you know, like he was writing to his mom. I can't even remember how it go, man, but the beat is mostly like just piano, but it was just so creative, and I felt it like you know, that it was real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it had soul to it, and that's what caught me. So like, you know, I like music with substance now, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the content is, I want substance, I want soul, you know, regardless if it's grimy, if it's real, if it's inspirational, I still want where I can feel him, like, okay, yeah, that was a piece of him.
Yeah, I know where
you feel. Yeah, I can, but you know, it feel real. It don't feel like he just saying it because it's cool or what's popping or, oh, that's gutter. You know, okay, that's rough. No, that's how dude really feel, man. You know what I'm saying? So
real life.
Yeah, that's his soul crying out. You know, it ain't just what's cool. Like, so, and that's why I'm at with my music. Like, it's just every piece. It's an emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's a time in my life. It's a moment. It's energy, you feel me?
Yeah. So tell me, to date, if you can think of collaboration wise, who is your largest collaboration and what song is it?
I mean, I got a lot of songs.
Yeah, you got a catalog, brother. When I tell you, your SoundCloud, I went back through Reverb Nation.
Yeah. And see, then I got songs from people out of town. Like, you know, a lot of people right here might not even heard because it might didn't reach back to chat. Like my partners in North Carolina, Florida, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as around here,
I even remember internet radio system.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Just
yeah,
getting plays, and I'm like,
I had 15 songs in rotation.
That's insane for an underground artist.
You know what I'm saying? I was sending him 2-3 songs a day to the point the radio station was calling me. Like I wasn't calling sending music no more. They was calling me.
We need a new.
But I'm just, you know, want me to say something, want to, you know, talk because they like to hear, you know, the stuff coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But like I think when me, GJ, and Cho did I'm Out Here, I think that was one of the, like, as far as some underground chat shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Really
started a movement where people from other sides of town, from other camps, were working with each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then what really just got me honestly back to just, you know, really at it when me, Vicious, and Turk done We On Fire. You know what I'm saying?
That track itself caught so much traction in the city.
Right.
It just wouldn't get no radio play.
But see, that's the thing with the underground. You ain't looking for the radio.
No.
You know, your fans don't listen to the radio. You know what I'm saying? So, and to anybody that's doing music, chasing your dream, man, whatever it might be, bruh, I gotta say it like this: don't even express your dream to people that's sleeping on you, cause they sleep. You hear me?
Absolutely.
So, and success don't have a time limit or age.
Not
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. What else you got to do with your life to make your dreams and visions come true? Like I don't get why people be upset with people for chasing their dreams and their ambitions, and you want to leave something stained on this world. So what's wrong with that? No matter how old you are, you feel
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Success ain't measured by age. It's just I succeeded.
It's programmed, bro.
It's people 45 years old going back to get degrees. They showing people 70 years old just got a GED.
Right.
So why are you knocking people that's 40, 50? If you trash, that's different. But that don't mean you stop.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I don't eat Chinese food. I don't like Chinese food. So you're not gonna catch me in a Chinese restaurant. But I'm not trying to burn down the damn Chinese restaurant. You see what I'm saying? Right. I don't knock it. You just don't support it. So you know, if you ain't with something, just don't be with it. You ain't gotta talk down on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's a lot of shit I don't rock with. You know, but I just don't rock with it.
And you don't
I leave it alone. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not tied to that thing. You know, so that's just my take on that. You know, I don't know if that's off subject or not, but I just had get that off my brain, man.
That's what we here for, man. We just real talk behind the lens.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, tell me something that most people don't know about Southpaw the MoneyMaka, or as some of us may know, Mark G. Some of us may know Coach Mark.
I mean,
because it's a bunch of different sides.
Right, I wear a lot of hats, man. I mean, me personally, people that know me personally know how I rock, and they got mad love and respect for me, man, from just my growth as an individual, or human, as a man. You know, because no matter what the situation, I always done kept it real, as they say. You know what I'm saying, or handled up. You feel me? So. You know what I'm saying? I move strategically, you know. I mean, a lot of folk might don't know unless you from the city or, in tune or follow my page or whatnot. But like I said, on top of just music, I coach, I mentor, you know what I'm saying? On top of me being a single dad myself, you feel me? Raising my kids alone, I'm getting kids in school,
Right.
So and to me, that's one of my biggest accomplishments, where it's like, honestly, have me where it's like, well, I got all this going on, and don't get it twisted. I love my music. I'm doing my music, but now it's like, well, damn, can I put this out? Can I do this? So now I'm torn between the two, because
you got two different.
I got so much momentum. Yeah. Like, I got different dreams and different visions now, but music is my passion, you know. When I like you see my back cave, you know, this my career, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like this, but this is my comfort zone. Like, you know, so
it's a place to come and just get it all off your chest, off your mind.
This my personal heaven. You feel
Absolutely.
me? Like
everybody can't relate to that.
Yeah,
but
they
that
can't.
makes sense.
Yeah. You know, I get to come here. You know, whenever I get ready. My place of peace, you know what I'm saying? Where I can just let go whatever on my brain, on my mind. I can record it and listen to it later.
So have you ever went by any other rap monikers or names, or put music out under any other names?
No, I ain't never put none out. I mean, when I was younger, of course, I was Mark G. You know, I was Big Baby at a point in time. I was I was calling myself MC Twist because I was rapping fast, but then Twister came out. Shit. I was Southpaw the left-handed bandit, you know what I'm saying? Because I was...
Hey, I remember that one.
You know what I'm saying? I was on my Tetris shit, you know what I'm saying? And but mostly, it's been Southpaw since, I say since maybe late teens, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, but yeah. And it also stands for So Used to Hustling. Probably always will, you feel me? So
hey, ain't no. So wait a minute, say that again.
Yeah, So Used to Hustling. That's the South. Probably always will. Yeah.
It actually got a moniker,
yeah,
behind it too, not just being left-handed.
Right, it's a lot to it, man. Way to keep me grounded, you know what I'm saying?
And that's cool. You got to keep that ground to your.
But that's
roots.
why you see how my studio decorated with my first independent project I put out. You know what I'm saying? It's a reminder. Like,
Tales from the Woods.
I got tapes up to remind you know from when I was a kid. Used to nigga read them radios and put notebook paper in the tapes. You know what I'm saying? So you can record all them. You feel me? To Outkast and 3-6 and whoever instrument I can get a hold to.
At that point, it was recording off the radio.
Yeah, two radios and CJ karaoke machine, man. I let him borrow I asked to borrow and never brought it back. Sorry about that, but hey, that helped make your boy. You feel me? He know because he was dropping me off beats too. So he was making beats back then. Still is. Cosmo Jones, if y'all don't know him, man. Shout out to the homie, man.
So tell me about this movement I keep hearing. I keep catching underground traction for an organization called Underdogs.
Well,
tell us a little bit about them.
Underdogs, that's sports, and let's see, Underdogs is a sports program. I linked up with Al Kentrail. Shout out to Big Al, the commish. You know what I'm saying? He set it all up where, you know, actually we walked away from another AAU team, you know, and I really was just trying to keep the ball in my kids' hand. And I wasn't planning on coaching or doing nothing. But when I came in, you know, brought my kids to Al, he was like, nah, you gotta coach, you know too much. You beat me. So
right.
And you know, that was the first time, honestly, somebody else had gave me respect, you know, for what I had been doing for years, you know, in the hood, in the community, you know, really not looking for no kickback, and then I was just doing it, you know, out of strength, out of love, like I enjoy it, you feel me?
See, that's one thing that a lot of people don't know about you, is that you do so much on the back burner for the community that you don't even get paid for. I remember you coaching Little League football, just out there with them boys to make sure the boys got to. I can drive by your house at any point now, and it's 5-6 kids in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? Mamas and daddies just dropping the kids off.
Right.
Because they know they good with Coach Mark.
Right. Well, see, I was that kid in the hood, grew up over somebody else's house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shouts out to Miss Lynn, you know, Jesse James folks. They didn't turn us away. Used to be 7, 8 us down there every day all summer. You know what I'm saying? And with me, you know, my situation, you know, I got my boy, so it's good for him, you know.
Yeah.
And at least I know where mine at and what he doing, you know.
Absolutely.
So it works itself out. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. It's cool to me, man. I'm just honestly glad to be in position, you know, where even though I ain't got much, but you know that I can give back, that I can impact lives in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Where you know, well, when people see me in my community, you know, my face card good, you know what I'm saying, on and off the street. So like that's a plus. You know, I can walk in organizations, I can walk in schools and make things happen for kids, and I'm in a position where I never planned on being, honestly, you know. But you know, I'm just taking it and rolling with it, man. You know, but I'm finished. I can't let up on my music. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we doing this underdog thing. You know, is where we taking kids from the community, can't afford, left behind, or overlooked. You know, coming from, you know, different walks of life, different living situations. You know,
Okay.
where we building this brand, man.
Underdogs.
And with bite mean, you know, we mean underdog, we bite, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, it ain't giving us. We ain't the dogs with the leashes, with the big collars, the yards. We the underdogs. We ain't supposed to be here. Like, you know, like my younger kids say, you know, 5th or 6th grade, that's their logo, you know.
Yeah.
So
We ain't supposed to be here.
we ain't supposed to be here. You know, we underdogs, you know. But, well, we been put in position where we actually giving back, helping the kids in a positive way, where it's actually helping our community and impacting our community, you know, and the community see what we doing, and they reaching out as well, you know, to keep us being able to do what we doing. So, so you know, it's all working itself out, you know, because these are our kids. So who else better to take care of them and teach them than us?
Absolutely. So, brother, I ain't gonna keep you much longer. One other thing I do want to get off the brain is with the tempo of music now, because I know you mentioned earlier you don't really listen to a lot of music now, or current music. But with the tempo of music, because I know you got 5,000 plus followers on your Facebook page. That thing maxed out with friends and followers.
Right.
You got actually two or three counts, but we ain't gonna put them out there because, you know, Facebook jail, real thing.
Right.
So you got to see the repost of the social media movement. Are you down with pushing your music through social media?
I mean, yeah, I am, but I'm trying to do it different, because I ain't gonna call names, but a couple industry artists I've just so happen made songs that I made first, you know, that I put on the internet.
Okay. And it just got picked up by somebody else.
And they song sound exactly like mine. So, but I know it's nothing I can do about it. It ain't even worth arguing and going back and forth about. You know, just a learning experience. You know, I honestly got about 4 albums, 60 songs.
Dang.
That, you know, it might be 4 or 5, but I think I broke it down to 4. But I'm
just in the pocket?
Yeah. I mean, I've been sitting on them, you know, because I'm really trying to get the exact sound I want. Then I done hook back up with MK, you know what I'm saying? So I've been dropping over there too. I done dropped a couple with Vicious at his studio. I done some at mine. So I'm really just trying to get it all put together, and just when I present it, I can present it right, you know what I'm saying? And you know, because like I said, my mind, you know, with all the other stuff I got going on, I'm doing my music, but I ain't been focused. I ain't gonna need lie, you know. But I've been doing it. You see what I'm saying? As far as just putting it out there, but now I'm just trying to put it out there and make sure it can bring back in some income. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, you've been stacking tracks.
Yeah,
stacking
I'm calculating my moves. You know what I'm saying? Well, when I hit and I drop,
it just keep coming.
It's gonna be like, wow, like, you know, where this come from? Why I ain't been heard this? And then if I'm new to them, they gonna want to go hear all my old stuff. You know
that's what I'm talking about. Because then you just draw them back to the catalog. Like I said, I went through a catalog of probably 100 plus songs.
Right.
Before this interview, it's like, bruh, and it was like they was dropping out of the sky.
Right.
Every time I looked up,
you see, and that's just the songs I put online.
Right.
See, that ain't
everything.
Right, that I had recorded before. I done lost so many computers and crashing because I just record. You know what I'm saying? But I done learned.
In your preparation for a song, how do you orchestrate your song? Do you sit down and go beat shop, or do you have a concept in mind?
Honestly, I got a feeling I get, like when you horny or when you hungry.
Okay.
It's a feeling. Like I know it because I done, it done happened for years, and I be like, oh man, something musically finna come out of me. You know what I'm saying? So my producer, shout out to Black Star. You know what I'm saying? He right around the corner. Anytime something pop in my head, a chorus, an idea, a melody, anything, I call Black. Black whip me up something super dope every time. Never let me down. All 60 of my beats were produced by Black Star. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the
you feel me? So
in-house
so
plug.
right. So that's my producer. Like not knocking nobody else. Yeah, you supposed to have a different sound, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely.
You feel me? You don't just go fuck off on your old lady and she squirting and she giving your head and tickling your balls and shit. You feel me? And cooking. You feel me? So
that kind of reminds me back to your point about J. Cole, because he don't do features. It's all him, and he purposely say that on his album ain't nobody doping up the beat on his track with him. That's how he feels. So in your respect, your producer is your J. Cole.
Well, because he bring my ideas to life. I have some far-fetched ideas sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it even frustrate him. Like I had one song that was one of my first ideas, but we actually didn't make the track to it. Like I promise you, bro, it was like maybe the 4th, 5th idea I had. It was like maybe the 50th track he actually made. He ran from it that long.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, I said, no, bro, I need this done, But then we finally done it. It came out amazing. And I had one, it was so far-fetched where he was like, dude, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? But
he keeping you check.
Yeah, but I keep him on his toes because I'm pushing his envelope.
Absolutely.
And bringing out his creativity. Like when we done, he be like, oh wow,
It turned out just right.
Yeah.
All right, so to wrap it up, tell everybody how they can follow you, keep up with you, how they keep track of what's going on, where the music gonna drop.
ReverbNation.com/Southpaw the MoneyMaka. You catch up a lot of my old stuff. I got 4 mixtapes on that pill. I'm working on my other accounts. I ain't done my SoundCloud. Everybody telling me I need to. I might go and do that. But if you want to reach out to me, just Google Southpaw the MoneyMaka on Facebook. They done changed my shit to my government, so you will see it. And that's me, man. Follow my page. If you my music, you want to feature, you want to work, man, hit me up, man. I'm willing, man. Like, especially folk around my city, man, these young cats, man. I respect what you're doing. I like it, man. Keep it up. It ain't no hate, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you making good quality music, we rock, man. But just like the same way we did, respect the folk that paid the way, knock down doors for y'all to do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we done the same. The people that were before us where it first started, But like the Biggie Moles who broke first, few artists was on the radio, Big Vinny, all them type of guys, man, you know what I'm saying, that was doing it, and like I said, I was rapping then, I was just young, you feel me, but,
right.
You know what I'm saying, we was on that shit with DSA, bro, that was 98.
Man.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
98, and I was doing shows for them, Rock Bishop Smith at 15, you know what I'm saying, so, I mean, it is what it is, man, if you follow the music scene, you know what I'm saying, me, so, if you don't, that's cool too. You feel me? However you know me, man, I'm the homie.
If you don't know him, then we gonna get to know him. So we gonna go on and kill this for the day. Hey, y'all, check in with us next time. We gonna holler back at him. We gonna come back and get an update.
Go Dubs.
Crazy, bro. Boy to me. You hear me?
When they